Sixers. Someone made the shot. On a cool, clear South Florida evening, it is Sunday night basketball in Miami and a very good matchup. The only two unbeaten teams left in the East meet for the first of three showdowns. Toronto and Miami, both 2-0, both coming off road victories last night, and we welcome all of you inside the American Airlines Arena.
Here we go. Oh, man, oh, man. D-Wade doing things the entire contest, John.
I'll tell you he was, but he was super aggressive in that first quarter, going and getting after. Look at the block on the 7-footer right there.
He keeps it rolling as the blocks and opportunities turn into kickouts for three right there for Williams. He was delicious in this game. And then D-Wade. Turn around every now and then. Yeah, it does. And then how about weaving and dodging and looking quick and young for a little float.
8 points in that first quarter, Jax. He was super aggressive looking for his offense.
And then Ross does what Ross does right here. He is going to get up and sploose this sucker. You better watch out. I need to see that one again. That can't get done. And then DeRozan, by the way, he is truly top-notch, is he not?
He is. He's an all-star now, and he really has developed his game. Look at this right-hand tomahawk finish. They're playing him a little too tight on the perimeter. I thought he continued to get inside too easily, but he keeps you honest with that turnaround Jimmy right there.
14 first-half points for DeRozan and 31-26 after one. Second quarter. Mega Roberts, open up and say ah! Am I going to see this one more time? That's the crafty play Chris Bosh is talking about when they work together.
Gorgeous give-and-go action. Again, the Heat passing the ball so well, setting the tone early with that offensive balance.
More fast break action from Toronto. I thought that one was going out the building. It just went right in the basket as Johnson pulls it down. And Crotty, Mr. Dang does his work silently.
He does. He really does. He's moving very well without the ball, cutting from the weak side a lot. He's getting more and more aggressive on the offensive end and getting comfortable.
As he gets there to finish a little first-half activity. But here come the Raptors. Vasquez counting them. 1, 2, 3. Trifecta, you betcha. He had 2 of 6 in this one. And then Valanciunas off the offensive rebound because Dwayne Wade wasn't around at that moment. He can put it back for a little and one basketball. He had 14 points. But then payback is the only way back. Bosh, a little blow-by with the other hand for and one basketball of his own. And then Mr. Dang from Mr. Bosh.
Look at that feed. Wow. Gorgeous. Again, Bosh, the running offense through him. He's not always going to shoot it, but he's going to be the guy who sets up his teammates. Here he is again with the dribble handoff to Wade.
In the third quarter, getting things done for the corner jumper. And then Wade, good help. Another block on the big fella.
Getting in the big man's head right there. Look at him trying to talk to the official, but Wade doing a good job with Hamilton bodying up the big guy first.
DeRozan back at you with a turnaround Jimmy. And then again, these cats, they love this mode right here. Number 10 coming right at you. And one. Get to the line, do some things. And then, after a very tough opener, Sean Williams is rolling right now. That's just tremendous. He had 3 threes in the game. And then Wade admitting after the game, he did call this long, but it did go in.
We'll take it however it is. I love his honesty there with that expression.
2 of the 18 points that got Luol Deng a little time in the Biscayne Bayside studio. And then a little charge party. This is Heat culture.
Look, we saw Hamilton block shots early. Now he's using his feet to get better position. A 7-footer taking that charge.
Big guys do it, so do little ones.
Ooh, that was great anticipation by Rio. One of the hardest things to do in the game is to take a charge when a guy's on a full run down the floor. He did it there on Williams.
Heat up 10 after 3. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Bosh, he hit 5 of 13. That is shooter's touch, people. Then Napier. Oh, he's got a little extra right there. Oh, you might have 5 gears. He needs like 7 or 8. He had 2 of his 3 free throws on that situation. That was and one action as well. Then Vasquez, a little shot fake. He had 12 in the contest. DeRozan not going to go down without a fight. He only shot 1 3, made the most of it. That's how you do it right there. The Miami Heat had 6 combined blocks. That's one of them. Thank you, Mr. Dang. Or should I say, dang! And then Williams, one more. You know what? Call that man's name. Bus driver! Come and get the Raptors. That one is over. That was three-licious right there. Good work out of Sean Williams, who finished this one with 16 points. He had 3 threes, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds. Nice work right there.
The Heat were number 30 out of 30 in terms of rebounds.
Is that
worse?
last?
That is last. I'm just trying to, hammer the point home. But, plus 15 in this game against a very big, strong front line. I mean, Valanciunas is going to be up there with anyone in terms of physicality and pounding. And again, I think what I talked about earlier about the offensive balance and the spacing and where the shots are coming from, the Heat are getting a lot of offensive rebounds because they're in the right position. They're on the weak side on those shots from the left side. They're on the right side getting those rebounds. So they wind up finishing with 11 offensive rebounds, get extra possessions as a result, some 15-second chance points. This is more production that we've seen from them on rebounding the basketball than we've seen in a long, long time.
I know that Heat Nation is so glad to see you in Heat Red rather than the other uniforms that you've had. They know that you are tough. They know that you're effective and efficient. They're learning that you can be quiet and all of a sudden look up and see you have 15, 18, 19 points. How are you feeling about the way that you're flowing offensively?
No, it's great. It's great. I think, the biggest thing is always about winning. I think as the year goes on, I think, we get more comfortable, guys. It's only been 3 games. Guys will get more comfortable with how I play. I get more comfortable with the system. But it's really about every night just coming out and finding something to do, whether, it's rebounding, playing defense. You just got to find ways to win. And, at the end of the year, when you look at it, it's about what position you're in for the playoffs.
18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and a block. You can't anticipate how these things are going to go in the beginning. It's got to be nice to be the only team in the Eastern Conference that hasn't lost yet, though.
Yeah, it's early.
Yep.
It's really early. I mean, you definitely try to win every game. But, when you look at it, 79 more games. I think we just, don't worry about everyone else. Just keep focusing on what we got to do, take it each game, and just keep trying to get better.
Last night had a tough time, but he was much better in terms of his overall performance, too. Look at that with the block. It wasn't just his offense. His offense, he winds up finishing with 19 points, but 7 assists to be the major facilitator for the offense. We saw a couple of the blocks, 2 block shots. And how about 11 rebounds? I mean, just amazing for a guy his size, the way he's able to impact the game on so many different fronts. It's important, I think, his role as facilitator, Jax, right now. Look at him getting organized, getting everyone in the spaces. I don't know if he called that one. You can tell by that face. I don't think he did.
He called it long. He admitted that.
But you know what? It went in. And, the assists are going to be something critical because he's going to need to help those point guards be a playmaker out there. And I think he's off to a pretty good start here these first 3 games.
The Heat outlast Toronto 107-102. Dwayne Wade had his best game of the season with 19 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 blocks. And he is with Jason Jackson.
Eric, thank you very much. Dwayne, you guys are fine with a variety of ways to win. First 2 games, you guys pulled away in the 4th. You had to hold these guys off. What was the focus?
Holding them off? No. We just had to find a way to win. It's a very good team. They got a lot of weapons. So for us, it was just try to get stops, do a good job of contesting, rebound, and try to execute on the other end. We missed some free throws down the stretch, but, this is all going to help us later.
Speaking of free throws, Toronto came into this game getting to the line a lot. They were on pace at halftime for 50 trips. You stopped them short of 40. How did you change things up?
We tried to stay down. I mean, they raised us up a lot. We reached a lot. Like I said, they got so many weapons, man. It's not easy to do that, but we just try to make them see our bodies and make them take tougher shots.
And for you, last night, it's 10 assists. Today, you get up on the boards with a whole bunch of Windex. A couple blocks on the big guys, by the way. People like to know you still got that in you. For you, are you reading the game, or do you know a little bit, looking at scouting report, places where you can impact immediately?
I'm just reading the game. Every game is different. I know that I'm always a threat when I have the ball. Some nights it's going to be my nights to score the ball. But with that, some nights it's going to be my nights to give my teammates shots. And then tonight, I knew I had to help rebound. Bird was down, so I had to help rebound. So just trying to do what I can.
And then they kiss off the glass for 3. The historic shrug that we've seen before. Very Chicago of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I called it long. I ain't say it was going in. I said it's long, and you know, it went in. So I'm glad it did. At the end of the day, our first back-to-back, I thought we responded very well. Now we get some rest and we get ready for another one.
It's a lot early. Thank you, Dwayne. We appreciate the time.
No problem. No problem.
Dwayne Wade on the way out. Day off, and then he's right. Another back-to-back. 102. If you'd like to catch tonight's game again, tune in tonight at midnight or tomorrow at noon as we replay all of tonight's action presented by your South Florida Honda dealers. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For Eric Reed and the coach Tony Fiorentino, as well as Will Manchel, Ron Rothstein, and John Crotty. I am Jason Jackson. Thank you so much for watching. Good night, South Florida. We leave you now with a final take. It's all right, D-Wade.
Let's go. We gon' party till the lights come on. Yep. We gon' party till the lights come on. That's right. We gon' party till the lights come on. Let's go. It's the after party. From the bar to the flow to the telly, now I'm with that. Lights come on in the club, we can fix that. The party don't stop, no time on the clock. We bout to make it hot, pop a limo to the spot. 'Cause after that, it's the after party. So everybody just tell somebody, rock on. Go ahead, rock on. The party don't stop when the lights come on.